Hola chicos, Professor Puran here again, and in this video we are going to look at the CSEC Spanish Specimen Paper 1. So get your pens or your pencils and a sheet of paper. We are going to do this multiple choice together. So the first thing you can do is pause the video and label 1 to 60 or 1 to 30. So for those who don't know, this is what a paper 1 looks like. This is given by CXC in their booklet, which was available on their website. For purchase, of course. So in section 1, you will hear a single sentence or statement. From the 4 pictures shown in your test booklet, select a one picture which shows what the sentence or the statement says. Then blanken the corresponding space, of course, in your answer sheet. For this session, you can just write the letter. Now, for this section, you will only hear the sentence or statement once, all right? Number 1. No se sienten bien. Number 2, los jóvenes con su perro charlan al aire libre. It's usually like a 15 seconds lapse. Number 3, ambos caminan hacia la playa. Number 4, los señores van a comer enseguida. Number 5, ella tiende el mantel. Number 6, ellos miran mientras que ella le entrega el regalo. Number 7, el conductor maneja el autobús. Number 8, él está mostrándole la foto. All right, so in this section, you will hear a number of sentences. Each situation, or situations rather, will be read twice and will be followed by one question or incomplete statement. 4 suggested answers for each question are printed in your booklet. For each question, choose the answer which best completes the question or statement. So there's an example here. You will hear the first part twice. For example, mamá, tengo muchísima sed. Mamá, tengo muchísima sed. ¿Qué quiere esta persona? So after the sentence or the question or statement is read twice, of course, then an incomplete statement or a question is read, and then you choose your response in response or the one that corresponds to what the question is asking or to complete the statement. Number 9, no me quedan bien, son demasiado grandes. No me quedan bien, son demasiado grandes. ¿Dónde está este cliente? Number 10. Ay, qué tráfico. ¿A qué hora voy a llegar a casa? ¡Ay, qué tráfico! ¿A qué hora voy a llegar a casa? ¿Dónde está esta persona? Number 11. Por favor, ¿tiene usted alguna medicina para el dolor de cabeza? Por favor, ¿tiene usted alguna medicina para el dolor de cabeza? ¿Dónde están la persona? So the script has ¿dónde están la persona? I just want to make note of that. It should be ¿dónde está la persona? Number 12. El jefe no está aquí hoy. Está de vacaciones. El jefe no está aquí hoy. Está de vacaciones. ¿Quién habla? Number 13. Raúl, tienes que salir ahora. Recuerda que necesitas llevar una toalla. Raúl, tienes que salir ahora. ¿Recuerdas que necesitas llevar una toalla? ¿A dónde va Raúl? Number 14. ¿Por qué no vamos al partido de fútbol esta tarde? Según el periódico, va a ser fenomenal. ¿Por qué no vamos al partido de fútbol esta tarde? Según el periódico, va a ser fenomenal. ¿A dónde van estas personas? Number 15. Pablo besó a Carlota y le puso un anillo en el dedo. Pablo besó a Carlota y le puso un anillo en el dedo. ¿Quién es Pablo? Number 16. ¡Qué día tan maravilloso! ¡Qué alegría! ¡Qué día tan maravilloso! ¡Qué alegría! ¿Cómo se siente esta persona? Okay, so in this section, you will hear a series of public announcements or selections followed by a number of questions. Each announcement or selection will be read twice. For each question, there is a choice of 4 responses or completions. Select the best options or best response and blacken, of course, in your answer sheet. In this case, you just write the letter. So what you have to do is listen to the selection. Again, the selections will be read twice and then the questions will follow. So you have to listen the first time, try to grasp as much information, and then the second time you just clarify or confirm what you have heard. Selection 1. Damas y caballeros, nos gustaría informarles de la exhibición que tendrá lugar hoy a las 2:30 en el Parque Dorado, al lado de la Casa de los Monos. Por favor, vengan temprano, diviértanse y después podrán continuar mirando los animales. Damas y caballeros, nos gustaría informarles de la exhibición que tendrá lugar hoy a las 2:30 en el Parque Dorado, al lado de la Casa de los Monos. Por favor, vengan temprano, diviértanse y después podrán continuar mirando los animales. Number 17. ¿Dónde tendrá lugar la exhibición? Number 18. ¿Qué deben hacer las personas que quieren ver la exhibición? Number 19. Después de la exhibición, ¿qué pueden hacer las personas? Selection 2, or the second selection. Atención, atención, se informa a todos los clientes que dentro de 20 minutos empieza la gran oferta del año. Todos los productos, incluso los que ustedes tienen en los cochecitos, ahora estarán a mitad de precio. Atención, atención. Se informa a todos los clientes que dentro de 20 minutos empieza la gran oferta del año. Todos los productos, incluso los que ustedes tienen en los cochecitos, ahora estarán a mitad de precio. Number 20. ¿Dónde están las personas? Number 21. ¿Qué va a tener lugar? Number 22. ¿Cuándo va a tener lugar? Okay, so for this section, a passage in Spanish will be read to you. So you usually have a few minutes, actually about 3 minutes, to read the questions which are in English. So you can pause the video and read the questions. Get familiar with the 8 questions in front of you. Then the listening or the passage will be read to you as an entire passage. Then it will be broken up into part A and part B, and then it will be read to you for the third time straight through. And of course, in between, you will be allowed at least 5 minutes to go through the questions and select your responses. Because it's a recording, you have the ability to rewind and listen again. So I'm just going to read the passage to you in parts. I'm going to do part A and then part B. When you are practicing, you can listen through, then go back to part A, then go to part B, and then you can listen one more time. Part A. Ayer fue el matrimonio de Lola. Se despertó temprano porque estaba ansiosa de tener una boda feliz y romántica. La boda iba a ser a las 10 de la mañana. Así, a las 9:30, Lola ya estaba lista. Ella estaba muy bonita y elegante en un hermoso vestido blanco. Llevaba un ramo de orquídeas bonitas y se veía muy contenta. Lola, su papá y las damas de honor estaban a punto de salir para la iglesia cuando oyeron una noticia mala en la radio. Part B. Había ocurrido un accidente terrible en la ciudad en el cual resultaron heridas 3 personas. Una de ellas, Enrique, el novio de Lola. Lola se cayó al suelo, rollando y gritando. Todos estaban confundidos y no sabían qué hacer. La mamá de Lola se desmayó y sus amigas empezaron a llorar también. De repente, el teléfono sonó y el papá de Lola contestó. Era Enrique y le dijo que había una equivocación. Él estaba vivo y listo para su boda. Lola indudablemente supo entonces que sería el día más feliz de su vida. So you can go through this, you can listen to it again, and you can get your responses. Now, for this section, I'm going to go from 31 to 60. I'm going to put the questions on the screen. You have to pause, attempt the questions, and then at the end, you will correct or you'll make the corrections when I'm going through them. So this is the first page. You can pause here. This is the second page. You can pause here and attempt the questions. The third page, you can pause here and attempt the questions. This is the fourth page. You can pause here and attempt the questions. And this is the final page. You can pause here and attempt the questions. All right, so it's correction time. So I'm going to go through the listening with you and, of course, show you the answers. So number one, it said no se sienten bien, which basically means they're not feeling well, right? So the correct option here would be D. Number two, los jóvenes con su perro charlan al aire libre. So the young people with their dog, they talk in the open air or outdoors. So that's C. Number three, ambos caminan hacia la playa. They are both walking towards the beach. So that's C. Number four, los señores van a comer enseguida. So the gentlemen are going to eat well, they're going to eat now, right? But los señores could also be referred to a couple in this case. So it's C as well here. Number five, ella tiende el mantel. So she spreads out the tablecloth. So that's D. Number six, ellos miran mientras que ella le entrega el regalo. So everyone is looking or they are looking while she's giving him the gift. So that's C. We also have number seven. Actually, I'm looking at B for number six because everyone is looking here while they are giving him the gift. The lay doesn't tell us if it's him or her, right? But B seems a bit more clearer to the situation. So 6B. 7, el conductor maneja el autobús. So the driver drives the bus. So number 7, you have A. And number 8, it says, lo siento, él está mostrándole la foto. So he is showing her or him the photo. So that's A. All right, so number 9. This says, no me quedan bien, son demasiado grandes. So they don't fit me well, they are too big. Where is this client? En la zapateria. It seems that the person is in a shoe store because everything else here will not make sense because the person is trying on something. Number 10, hay que tráfico. ¿A qué hora voy a llegar a casa? ¿Dónde está esta persona? So this is a phrase you should be familiar with. ¿Dónde está esta persona? ¿Dónde están? ¿A quién habla? ¿Quién habla? ¿A dónde va Raúl? Right? So, ¿cómo se siente? Well, ¿a dónde va? And then the person's name, right? So number 10 was look at traffic, basically, right? At what time am I going to arrive home? Where is this person? So if there's traffic, the person is in the street, so en la calle, sí. Number 11, por favor, ¿tiene usted alguna medicina para el dolor de cabeza? Excuse or please, do you have any medication for a headache? Where is this person? So remember I told you there was an error in the teacher script, right? It should have been donde está la persona. So en una farmacia, sí. Number 12, el jefe no está aquí hoy. Está de vacaciones, ¿quién habla? So the boss is not here today. He's on vacation. Who is speaking? Number 12, una secretaria, B. Number 13, Raúl, tienes que salir ahora. Recuerdas que necesitas llevar una toalla. So it's saying, Raúl, you need to leave now. Remember that you have to leave now, sorry, and remember that you need to walk with a towel. ¿A dónde va Raúl? Where is he going? A la piscina, to the swimming pool. Number 14. ¿Por qué no vamos al partido de fútbol esta tarde? Según el periódico, va a ser fenomenal. ¿A dónde van estas personas? So why don't we go to the football match this evening? According to the reporter, it's going to be phenomenal. Where are these persons about to go? Where are they going? So it will be al estadio, to the stadium. Pablo besó a Carlota y le puso un anillo en el dedo. ¿Quién es Pablo? So Pablo kissed Carlota and he put a ring on her finger. So who is Pablo? El novio de Carlota. So Carlota's boyfriend or now fiance. So 16, qué día tan maravilloso, qué alegría. ¿Cómo se siente esa persona? So what a marvelous day. How great. How is this person feeling? Contenta. B. C. Lo siento. C. So for the selections, here I'll just translate the selections, right? So it basically says, ladies and gentlemen, we would like to inform you that the exhibition will take place today at 2:30 in El Parque Dorado, to the side of Los Monos. So La Casa de los Monos is like, basically I'm interpreting as where the monkeys are, the monkey's house. We usually say cage, but the monkey's house. Please come early, enjoy yourself, and after you can continue looking at the animals. So we obviously know it's at a zoo or a park or some kind of, exhibition park. So ¿dónde tendrá lugar la exhibición? So where will this exhibition take place? So, I mean, it says in El Parque Dorado, right? So don't get confused because it said it's to the side of La Casa de los Monos. So it's taking place in El Parque Dorado. B. Number 18, ¿qué deben hacer las personas que quieren ver la exhibición? So what should a person do? Those who want to see the exhibition, they have to llegar a tiempo because it says come on time, right? Pedir información, llegar a las 3 y punto, ir a la casa de los monos. So nope, so it's C. And the last one, let me see. Después de la exhibición, ¿qué pueden hacer las personas? So after the exhibition, what can they do? They can continue admiring the animals. right? Seguir admirando los animales. The next selection says, attention, attention. All clients be informed that within 20 minutes, the great end of the year sale begins. All the products, including the ones that you already have in your carts, are going to be at half price, or now half price. So, ¿dónde están las personas? 20, where are the persons in una tienda A? 21, que va a tener lugar, what is going to take place? Una oferta, a sale. And 22, ¿cuándo va a tener lugar? When is it going to take place? So, like it's like the passage says, or the selection says, dentro de, so like within the next 20 minutes. So, en 20 minutos, A. So again, I'm going to translate what was said here. So it says, ayer fue el matrimonio de Lola. So yesterday it was Lola's wedding. Se despertó temprano porque estaba ansiosa de tener una boda feliz y romántica. She got up very early, or she got up early because she was very anxious to have a very happy and romantic wedding. La boda iba a ser a las 10 de la mañana. So the wedding was to be at 10 o'clock in the morning. Hacia las 9:30, Lola ya estaba lista. So therefore, at 9:30, Lola was already prepared, already. Ella estaba bonita y elegante en un hermoso vestido blanco. So she was very beautiful and elegant in a beautiful white dress. Llevaba un ramo de orquídeas bonitas. So she had a bouquet of orchid flowers, beautiful orchids, and she looked very happy. Lola, su papá y las damas de honor estaban a punto de salir para la iglesia cuando oyeron una noticia mala en la radio. So Lola, her father, and the bridesmaid were about to leave to go to the church when they heard some bad news on the radio. So why was Lola anxious when she woke up yesterday? So she wanted a happy wedding. She was having second wedding. She was late for her wedding. She was feeling happy. So the option here, or the closest option here for number 23 would be A. She wanted a happy wedding. Why did she get ready at 9:30? So that answer is D, to be on time for her wedding. Number 25, what did she carry in her hands? C, a bouquet. And number 26, what happened when it was time to leave the house? They heard some bad news on the radio. Continuing, había ocurrido un accidente terrible en la ciudad en el cual resultaron heridas 3 personas, una de ellas Enrique. So there was a terrible accident in the city which resulted in 3 people being hurt. One of them was Enrique. El novio de Lola, Lola's fiancé. Lola se cayó al suelo, so Lola fell to the floor, llorando y gritando, crying and screaming. Todos estaban confundidos y no sabían qué hacer. Everyone was confused and didn't know what to do. La mamá de Lola se desmayó y sus amigas empezaron a llorar también. So Lola's mother fainted and all of her friends began to cry as well. De repente el teléfono sonó y papá de Lola contestó. Suddenly the phone rang and Lola's father answered it. Era Enrique y le dijo que había una equivocación. So it was Enrique and he told him that it was a mistake, an error. Él estaba vivo y listo para su boda. He was alive and ready for his wedding. Lola indudablemente supo entonces que sería el día más feliz de su vida. So Lola undoubtedly knew that it would be the best day of her life. So that's a rough translation, right? So number 27, we have, what did they hear on the radio? A, Lola's boyfriend was in jail in an accident. Number 28, how did Lola react to the news? She fell on the floor crying and screaming. Number 29, what was Lola's father told on the phone? Enrique was alive. D. And number 30, what did Lola believe then? C. It was going to be a sad day for her family. Right? That's what she had believed, but that's what she thought. Okay, so we're going to go through this now. So we have here Voy a leer y hacer mis deberes so I am going to read and do my homework in la biblioteca. E. Los empleados se niegan a entrar en la fábrica porque hay, so the employees refuse to work in the factory because there's a huelga, a strike. Then we have number 33. Hace 2 meses que no llueve, la tierra está muy, so it's 2 months since there's no rain. The earth or the land is very dry. Seca. B. 34, no me gusta el pollo hervido. Prefiero comerlo. So I don't like, well, this is like boiled chicken or steamed chicken. So I prefer it asado, baked. 35. He perdido la y ahora no puedo abrir la puerta. So I've lost something and now I cannot open the door. So it's the key, obviously. D, llave. Number 36. Para lavar la ropa tengo todo menos el jabón. Right? So I have everything except the washing powder. Acabo de ganar la lotería, me siento, so I just won the lottery, so I'm feeling feliz. B. 38. Todos podemos ir en su cochecito, pero lo siento, estaremos muy E. Amontonados. Right? So we can all go in his little stroller or little car in this case, cochecito, but we will be very cramped or piled up, right? So A. Okay, 39. So let's go through this. So we have here, aquí something yo en la Ciudad de México, something al gran pirámide de la luna. Estructura por Azteca hace siglos ya. So here, me encuentro. So me encuentro is like I am or I find myself. Me encuentro yo, so I am, so that's 39B. So number 40, we can use D, junto. So junto al gran pirámide de la luna, right? So next to the Great Pyramid. Number 41, estructura edificada por, number 42, por la raíz azteca hace siglos ya. Chica, me siento muy impresionante al lado de una construcción tan enorme, la cual me afecta tal que así me causa llorar. So a rough translation of this will be something like, here I am in Mexico City, next to the Great Pyramid of the Moon, a structure built by Aztec roots, well, literally roots, right? Centuries ago. It says, girl, I feel very impressed next to such an enormous construction that it affects me so much that it almost caused me, or it almost causes me to cry. All right. Next one. Encuentro con una vendedora panameña. Y no me va a vender, mujer. No me hace, number 45, no me hace caso. Number 46, D, les grito. Let me read the whole thing just to confirm that y ustedes piensan que pueden, right? So because she said y ustedes and you all think that, okay, que pueden, number 47, que pueden, you know, you need the infinitive. So acercarse a mí con su dinero americano tan solo para después despreciarme. So that's A. And number 50. Así piensan ustedes. Pues no, 50, me lo, no me lo pueden hacer. A ustedes les voy a confrontar con la fuerza de esta lengua mía. Para que, usually para que requires a subjunctive. So let's see. Para que entiendan que somos gente. And 52 we have igualmente como ustedes. Okay, so to give a rough translation, double check the answers as well. This is saying, and are you going to sell me, woman? No me hace caso means like, are you not listening to me? Are you not hearing me? And then grito. So I was contemplating number 6, and I believe it will be ley instead of lace because the person who is talking is shouting at la mujer, the woman. So grite. So accent is missing here, right? As you can see so far, there are some errors in these multiple choice papers, so you really have to take your time. So 46, the answer is lay, B. And then it says, she is saying now, and you all think you can approach me with your American money, so that you can despise me later. And then he said, that is what you all think? Well, I am going to confront you. I'm going to confront you. Sorry, that's this one. That's what you all think, but you all can't do that to me. So everything so far is correct here. I'm going to confront you with the strength of this language of mine so that you all understand, so entiendan that we are people just like you. So everything else is fine. Right, so we have the reading passage here. So, so it says here, se atienden personas mayores de 18 años. So anyone that is over the years of 18, but it also said unisexto, right, which is male and female. So I have to be very careful. The answer is actually D, personas de por lo menos 18 años. Number 54, ¿de dónde son los especialistas? So where are these specialists from? So they are from Europa. Okay, it says that por expertos europeos. Number 55, ¿cómo es el salón? How is the salon? So it says be moderno y lujoso. And 56, ¿por qué es muy esencial el número telefónico? Why is the telephone number telefónico? Lo siento. So why is this cell phone number essential? So it says to make the appointment, right? So hacer una cita. And the last one, so ¿qué ocurrió el sábado pasado? So what happened last Saturday? Una niña se hizo daño. So basically it says, last Saturday, Maribel, la hija de mi vecina, se cayó de la rama de un árbol alto y quedó sin sentido en el suelo. Había subido al árbol para tratar de ayudar a su gatito que no podía bajar. So last week, Saturday, Maribel, my neighbor's daughter, fell from a tree branch, a very tall tree, and basically stood there without feeling anything on the floor. She had climbed a tree to try to save her little cat that could not come down. La pobre madre, quien estaba trabajando en el jardín, lo vio todo. So the poor mother who was working in the garden saw everything. Very shocked, or scared rather, very scared. Dijo lo que hacía y fue corriendo a la casa a telefonear al hospital. So she left what she was doing and she ran to the house to call the hospital. Llegó rápidamente una ambulancia y se llevó a la chica herida. So the ambulance came really quickly and they took her, well, they took the hurt child. So what happened last Saturday? 57B, una niña se hizo daño, so a child damaged herself. Number 58, al caerse del árbol, la niña, so on falling from the tree, the girl no se movió, could not move. Number 59, ¿qué hacía su madre cuando ocurrió el accidente? So what did the mother do when the accident occurred? Trabajaba, or what was she doing rather? So she was working in the jardín, the garden. And ¿cómo se sintió la madre al ver caer a su hija? So how did she feel? How did the mother feel on seeing that her daughter fell? Temerosa, she was terrified. Right, so these are the answers to the multiple choice. I hope that this will help you in some way. And if you have any questions, you can always comment. Please don't forget to share. You can check out my Facebook page, Professor Puran, well, Spanish with Professor Puran for more information. And I wish you all the best in your exams. Buena suerte. You can let me know how much you get. Comment in the chat how much did you get out of 60 when you attempted it.